Welcome back, everybody. CVT Weekly News, and we got a little bit of an echo for a moment there, because we were listening to the music video too. Now, I'd like to introduce you guys to the Redcoats.
Two-thirds of the Redcoats.
Yes, two-thirds. Now, what are you guys' names?
I'm Gabriel Francisco.
Bobby Jenkins.
Well, thank you so much for coming, guys. Well, why don't we tell our audience a little bit about you guys, like how you got started and such?
Bobby, you want to take it, or?
I'll take this one.
Yeah.
About 2.5 years ago.
Yeah.
First of all, in junior high, I've been bugging this kid to play, guitar with me because I've been playing drums for a while, and he's always turned me down. Said no, thank you. And then finally, our freshman year, he was like, okay, I'll give him a try. About the end of freshman year, beginning of sophomore year, he's like, I'll give him a try. And I guess he liked me there. I don't know. But then
I ran out of options.
Thank you for that.
It's fate.
And then he called me a little bit after I played with him, asking if I wanted to audition with him and this other guitarist for Day on the Green. It's where all these bands play for the school at lunch. And after that, it's pretty much where it started.
Yeah, we've been playing individually longer than that. We've each been playing for almost about 5 years individually. And then our bassist, Nick, who's not here today, he's sick. He's been playing for about 10 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you guys all have a lot of experience behind you.
I think decently enough, yeah.
Yeah.
Decent enough
I mean,
experience.
for the fact that you guys are still in school.
Yeah, we're graduating this year.
Exactly. Now, where'd you guys come up with the name?
Oh, okay. There was a music, yeah, because there's a lot of controversy on it. People think we're Russian or communists or or anti-American or British, and it's none of that. There's we love America. We have a song called Free World that says U.S. of A. over and over again. It's just about, there's a music video for the Beatles for the song Penny Lane, and in the video it's like small clips where they're wearing red coats. And I remember watching, I said, man, I really like the red coats, and I liked the way that sounded, the red coats. And that was really it. It was really innocent, and I thought it had a potentially iconic sound.
Right.
I think band names are very important.
Yeah, I would agree. Considering one bad name can kill a band. No matter how good the music is.
The stink.
Maybe not that good of music, but that's an example of a bad band name.
Yeah. Although I think that was one of the few that stood out that attracted people.
Sounds like a gross name, though.
Yeah.
There's some out there that you just, what were they thinking?
Yeah. And even if their music's good, it just doesn't catch on because you hear it on the car and it's like, I'm not going to watch them.
Yeah, definitely.
But
there's some great band names out there, like Led Zeppelin. That's a great band.
Exactly.
Kiss. You hear Kiss and you're like, whoa.
Especially for that era.
Yeah.
This era. The Free Love times, just coming off that, then you hear Kiss.
And there's not so great things like Justin Bieber.
Oh, that's the sign of the first sign of the apocalypse.
Well, let's be honest here. Going by your name wouldn't have been a bad thing. Justin Bieber, if his music was something that could attract a huge
Didn't sound like
crowd.
a 9-year-old boy whining.
Okay, that's the whole point.
I'm sorry, I have to bring up something. Someone like Justin Bieber, no offense to anyone that likes him, I'm just saying, if you're that young, you haven't probably hit puberty. So your voice is obviously going to change.
He's actually 17.
Yeah, I was going to say, he's definitely hit puberty considering who he's dating.
When he first started singing. Like if you watch the
Yeah, I don't want to
which
get
I
sued
have
by his
not.
lawyers. Let's go on.
Yeah.
Well, no, I think we should actually talk. That's actually one of the
deal.
points of the band. The whole point is that we got tired of hearing really bad contemporary music, and it's not all bad. Like there's a lot of contemporary bands. I like the Killers a lot. Bobby likes Weezer.
Oh.
There's a lot of really neat bands out there, but there's stuff on the radio where you're thinking, how did they get a record deal, and why is this selling so well? And it's just terrible when there's such great music out there. There's Led Zeppelin, there's the Beatles, there's Queen, the Doors, and you're thinking, why is this even in the world right now? And contemporary too, like the genre, I think, I don't want people to think we're cocky because we're not cocky. We're very modest. We just work really hard. Mm-hmm. And the genre that I like to push out there is like, I think it's been around, but no one's coined the phrase. We've been calling it like new classic rock. And there's bands that sound reminiscent of like 70s bands like the White Stripes, which Bobby doesn't care for because of the drumming, that's his instrument, and Wolfmother. I think those two bands that really carry this, like that's what rock and roll should sound like, in my opinion. And that's what modern music should be. And we're trying to, I think we're the first ones that kind of jumped on the bandwagon intentionally saying, we want to bring this back. We really like this kind of music.
Without being a cover band.
Without being a cover band,
right.
Yes. Trying to write originals that sound reminiscent and just homage, like an homage to music.
When I first heard your music at the Heart of the Horse Ranch event that we had going on, I was bringing back to days of Pink Floyd,
Wow,
And
thank
Led
you so
Zeppelin
much. That means a
is-
lot.
I'm like,
And that was an
wow.
off day. We were there for 16 hours, and we were extremely tired.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was.
That's part of CVT. I want to apologize for the confusion on all that.
Be there at 6 in the morning.
6 in the morning and didn't start playing until what, 6 in the evening?
No, later.
Later
About
than that?
8:30.
8:30. Whoa. I know it was getting dark as you guys were playing. I mean,
It did get dark.
Lights
we
went out
lost
on
the
us.
lights 4
Yeah.
songs in. Yeah. And
that was kind of cool though. How all of a sudden it was started light and then it just gets darker and darker and darker while you're playing. It was just
Well,
really
they had
cool.
to turn lights off
It
because
was-
the bugs were attacking us.
Yeah,
it
that
was
too.
cool. It was cool until I couldn't see my guitar neck.
Yeah, but it was great music, even though
Well, thank
you guys
you.
were
We
really tired and
We
stuff.
really appreciate.
You guys did a great job. We do have to go to commercial break, but we'll be coming back. We'll be talking with you guys some more. Welcome back, everybody, to CVT Weekly News, Monday, July 25th, 2011, and we've got the Redcoats with us still. Thank you guys for staying with us.
Thank
and
you for having us. Definitely.
Well, hey, like I said, we love your music. It's been great. Hey, you guys will probably be on a couple more times on the other shows. Who knows? If anything, maybe what is it?
Tower
Tattoos
T-
and music reviews.
Oh, okay. That
They
one.
might end up playing one of your music videos. You never know.
We'd love that.
Yeah,
And,
and you guys-
the more promotion, the better.
Right, and you guys have been on Tower TV, which
Yes.
used to be part of us. We're still friends with them. So
They played. We weren't on it. They played our video and they talked about us, which is
Okay.
really cool. Yeah.
yeah, did they talk with you guys? Or they
No,
just,
not at all.
no?
They just talked. They described our music as melting your face off. People that watch the YouTube stuff too aren't familiar with more of like the rock songs that we do because we haven't been able to post them. But those should be coming up soon. We're going to be back in the studio with 2 new tracks that are rock songs. Really
Right.
good
Now, did
rock
you play
songs.
any of those at the concert?
Yeah, we did. The opening
Okay.
track, Wrecking Ball, and then Human Battery.
Okay, because I recorded your guys' thing, but
The first one with the drum solo, like every 2 seconds, yeah.
right, but I was told let's just use the music video instead because you guys
Yeah.
are all tired. So.
We didn't want those to reach light of day until after we're somewhere.
Exactly. Now, you've got a lot of things going on right now with your scheduling. So why don't we tell people about like what events you're doing or had just finished, etc.
Well, we had about 5-6 shows in a row, which was really nice. That's what we like, and we're finishing that up. Now we have this Wednesday. We're playing at Audie's Olympic at 9 o'clock, and that should be very nice. We're opening up for Style Egg Revelators, who are opening up for Tyler Jakes, who was on the soundtrack for Deadliest Catch. So
Wow.
yeah, so that's cool. We just got to play with Obadiah Parker about a week ago. You guys know
At
his
Cup of
cover?
Joe?
Yeah, at Cup of Joe. He did Hey Y'all. It's cool because he actually opened up for us not to play. That was awesome. And then next Wednesday, we're in a Battle of the Bands, Battle to Blaze Fest, where we have an opportunity to open up for Cheap Trick. Which would
Oh,
be really
wow.
neat. Yeah. That would be the biggest thing that's happened in a while.
That's
yeah.
a big band.
I love Cheap Trick. Dream Police.
Now, well, you brought a CD with you.
Yes,
You
these
show
are-
off. Let's talk about this.
There's the camera. These are available at all
You
of our
can zoom
shows.
in,
Yeah.
ask.
Should I?
Oh no.
Manual
That's
zoom
what
in.
Sean's for.
Well, we've done that before too. But
These are available at all of our shows, and we have a little booth set up in there. It's the EP. The EP is called Tour de. Oh,
There you go.
Whoa! There.
there you go.
this is the back. This is the front. It's called Tour de Force, and it has 3 tracks on it. We're gonna add to that though. It should be 5 soon. When we get back in the studio, we want to make it worth people's money.
Right.
That's
Do you guys also have other stuff that you sell? I'm sure T-shirts, bumper stickers, anything along those lines.
That's what we're working on the T-shirts.
Okay.
A lot of requests for T-shirts. We don't have a whole lot of fans, but the fans that we do have are the coolest people in the world. I
Yeah.
got to talk to a kid from Germany who was like, "I play your songs every morning when I wake up."
Wow.
I showed all my friends, and I love you guys. And I was like, when somebody in Germany is talking, it's the coolest thing in the world.
Now, I'm guessing he found out from about
YouTube,
yeah.
yeah. And the YouTube's it's really great. We have small pockets of fans all around the world now, and it's incredible.
Now, when you guys YouTube them, make sure you type in the Redcoats, because if you just type in Redcoats, you get a whole bunch of British soldiers.
The Redcoats, yes, and 3 words.
Yeah.
I always hated hearing stories about people meeting people they looked up to, or someone they were a fan of, and the guy was a jerk to them. And so anyone who's written us, I always, I'm very sincere, heartfelt. we both try and be super nice to anyone who's a fan. I mean, without fans, you're nothing. You're no one.
Exactly.
You get that a lot nowadays, you know. You're a devoted fan, you try to write letters or anything, and you get like, okay, well, no response.
Yeah.
Which is not really good, you know. You're not going to keep a good clientele of like
Fan
people who are
bases. Yeah.
exactly.
I recently met one of my biggest heroes, Conan O'Brien, and he was the nicest man in the entire world.
You guys were on a show?
No, no,
Oh,
no.
okay, not yet.
I went to his show, and I waited from like 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. It's almost as long as the last concert we had to show up at 6 o'clock for. And I got front row seats, and he shook my hand, and we talked for about 5 minutes, and he was the coolest guy in the world.
Nice.
Fingers crossed I meet Daniel Tosh.
Yeah.
He's coming to Fresno. I know he is.
Well, I hope you guys get to meet.
That's the other thing.
Daniel Tosh.
Oh, sorry. Yeah,
Sorry.
the Fresno thing. We got someone left a comment and said, "How aren't these guys famous yet?" And then somebody else said, "Because they're from Fresno." And I was like, "Thank you." It's actually, people think we're some small little ho-dunk town, and it's not even. It's a city.
Right, no, it's the fifth
We're-
largest city in California.
We were mentioned in Captain America recently.
Oh, no.
It wasn't bad. They didn't rip on us. It wasn't like everything else.
Okay, so it wasn't like the Nickelodeon shows that are always ripping on us.
No, it was like this guy was like, it was this Asian guy, and he's like a normal guy, and they were like all these different shoulders from like France and Britain, and they were like, so we're just taking everybody now, and he's like, I'm from Fresno, Ace, and he had the most American accent. I was like, yes, and the whole theater loved it, so I thought it was cool. I've been telling people, hey, think we're hodunk, check out Captain America, or Con Air, where the guy dies and he falls. Dave Chappelle crashes in Fresno.
Well, I think a big part of the reason why Fresno got a bad rep was that television series that was titled Fresno, and
That happened?
insulted us. Yeah, I've seen a couple clips on YouTube. I don't know how long that show lasted. Maybe it was just an episode. Maybe it was a movie. I don't remember. But
Oh, it was a
miniseries? Yeah,
I hear that people
really
from
insulted
Reno
us.
hated Reno 911 too.
Yeah, I can see that.
So yeah. So it's just
Funny show.
I think it's funny, but I'm not from Reno.
We only have a small amount of time left if we're going to play the clip of you guys jamming. So why don't we plug where they can get a hold of you guys, where they can locate you.
Our Facebook,
Facebook.
The Redcoats at Facebook.com. We have a Reverb Nation page. YouTube, The
If you have any
Redcoats.
questions on Facebook, we will answer them.
Any questions on Facebook or YouTube? Untamed94 is the username. What else? We're playing, like I said, this Wednesday at Ideas Olympic. Please come out. It's $5. The Simply Sexy lingerie models are going to be there. Yeah, so if you don't want
Jason's
to,
going to be there for that.
I have my kids this week. I can't bring them to that.
you could look at them and then kind of listen to us, and then maybe you'll like it. And then if you come out and support us for Battle of the Blaze Fest at Starline August 3rd, they have the audience vote, and that would mean a lot
Yeah, we hope to
us.
win your vote.
We would love to, definitely. We try and put on the best show that we can live. We try and do everything that we can to make it a good show.
Okay, well, I hate to be the typical male, but maybe if you guys get those girls for your next music video, you might get a lot of.
We've had
more
that,
attention.
yeah, some cleavage. Yeah, but we'll see.
But I'm just saying, you don't want to associate a band just because they have.
No,
like,
I know.
Exactly,
half-naked
yeah. I know, it
was
you
just
want
a
to
joke.
pay attention more to them. I'm just
Exactly.
saying.
No, yeah, we want the band
Not to be
to
like
be
a
featured,
downer
so.
or anything.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the other thing. People who follow us on YouTube, they're like, there's only 3 videos up. This should be on YouTube. So if you're watching it, it's on
Yeah.
YouTube. We did it successfully. And our next music video is going to be for the 3rd track on our CD called Demon Blues.
Sweet. Look
So
forward for
That
that.
should be out soon.
All right, now, do we know which song this is?
It
No,
should be Human Battery, which should be
Human Battery?
added to our EP soon, yeah.
Okay. Now, this was on a CBT Weekly Roundup when Gina was hosting it by herself. Originally, it was she and I, and then I had to go camping, and she ended up taking over the whole thing. And so, like, okay, well, I'll just stay back. But here is you guys' performance, and thank you so much for coming.
It got a little
No problem.
scrambled in the mic, but hopefully,
did?
yeah.